Okay, I have completed the quick weave wig to a point where I left out on the crown section is where I'm going to be doing the invisible part. Now, as you can see, this is how it looks so far. And this is the back of it. This is the back of it. Where the 28 pieces at, right there. And this is my mannequin. I have it on my mannequin head. And I took it off of my head to show you how I will be doing the illusion invisible hairline. So let's get started. I'm going to aim my camcorder down so you can kind of get a better view of it. And then tip this kind of forward. Now this is something that I do as well. This is a wig cap. And it's the tan wig cap. And pretty much came two inside this one pack. So what I did was took one of the wig caps and cut out the top part of it. And it's pretty much right on the line or on the seam. I cut that part out. And then once I did that, I cut another piece off of that just to give me a little band. And what I'm going to do with this is, if you notice where I got the white eyeliner right here, I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue this down on top of that. Glue it down just like that on top of that. Because I want this to look like the scalp. Okay? So I want this to look like the scalp. So pretty much don't worry about, you know, getting glue on it or what have you. You just want to glue it down on top of the white eyeliner. So get you some weave glue. And kind of stretch it so it can fit all the way across. And like I said, you're not really too much worried about, you know, the glue. It probably worked better if you had white glue, but I don't have any white glue today, so. So once you do that, and don't worry about the ends being, you know, sticking up right here, because they're going to be glued down as well. Then you will get some more hair. And this pretty much is a 10-inch. And so far I have used 2 bundles of 12-inch. And I'm just going to finish it off with a 10-inch on top. You can use all three of the same length if you choose to. And pretty much where I left off right here, I'm just going to continue all the way around with my hair glue. And it's always better to use, I think, white glue with red hair because it dried clear. But once again, I didn't have any available right now, so I'm just substituting for the black with the black. And add more glue as needed. Don't try to put a whole lot of glue at one time, because once again you don't want the glue to soak through and get on the hair. And when you just continue to do this all the way around, and try to keep your tracks close together. Not to the point where they're on top of each other, but close together so they can lay flat. And then just comb it down. And you can take your blow dryer and dry it out. Now what you want to do next is, if you notice how I went around in a circle with that track of hair, now you just want to go back and forth or straight across. Straight across. Pretty much measure the length and then cut. And you will do this in the front as well in the back. Just measure the length and then cut. And use your blow dry as needed. And you will continue to do this until you almost fill the hole up. Not to a point where it's completely filled, but almost fill. And take your time, do small portion. And kind of round off your corners so they're more not just straight, so they blend in with the other tracks. So I guess one more track would do in the front. And you pretty much do the same thing. Cut, glue, and then lay it down. And use your blow dry as needed. You might have to take your rat tail comb and kind of like tuck it down. And you can spray a little spritz on it. Okay. Next, I will take a little glue and just go out around And I'm trying this with the black. Normally, typically I would use the white, but hopefully it don't seep through as bad. Be careful not to get it on the stocking part, and kind of dry that. Now what you want to do next is take your 30-second lace glue, and be careful with this because it is sticky, and just go around where you want to lay the tracks. Be careful not to get it on your wig, and definitely not on the part. You just want to go around the track where you just lay the place the black glue at, or if you have white glue, the white glue. Be careful, like I said, because it's sticky. It's a mess. And if you're getting it on your hair, just kind of comb it off quickly before it dries. Next you would do is take a track of hair, get your shears like this, and you will cut a track, a piece of a track off. And you see the little pieces that sticks out like that, you want to cut below that. Then what you want to do is get your hair, put it together. And you want to go the directions of the hair, meaning if it's going forward, then you want the track to go lay forward. If it's going backward, then let it lay backwards. So just to show you, this can go forward. You take the track and you place it, or the hair, the strands of hair, and you place it right there on top of the glue that you just laid down. And you just tap it in slowly. And you will lose some strands, but that's okay. Just tap it in. And you will do this throughout. Show you one more time. Get the track. Cut your piece off. Cut below the little choppy pieces. Kind of make sure it's still in your hand, and just take it and just tap it in. Lightly. I hope you can see that. Just tap it in lightly. Do not comb it right now, and you will continue this all the way around.